Well or not, but you all are, you have that vision, you're going to do something, and to see that ambition and that sense of something that is to come. So it's a book about ambition and hope, but it's also, and what I want to talk to you about first, Valerie, is what is wonderful about it is it's a book where the photos are extremely intimate. So let's start with, how on earth did you get this gig? It's March 1991. You're a young female photographer. There are four guys in Wales waiting to be discovered. Well, you see what I mean. What happened and what were the circumstances, Valerie?
Well, I just started working for Vox magazine, which I absolutely loved, and I couldn't believe that they were actually letting me work for them. So they basically...
I'm going to have to be really annoying and just say Mike's up there, otherwise I think people in the back will say at the end, can you hear anything?
So speak up. It's not music. Okay.
I'll put it there, like a rock star. You got to do rock star. Yeah.
So there was a magazine called Vox, which was published by the same people that published the NME, and it had just come out. It had just started not long before I got commissioned to shoot the Manics, and I just couldn't believe that they were letting me work for them because I'd done very little, and it was super exciting. And I just got put on a train to Wales. I didn't really know that much about what I was going to encounter, but I absolutely loved what I'd heard of them. Absolutely just thought it was so brilliant. And so I just kind of showed up to Sean's, to Sean, and where Sean and James were living, which was James's family's house, and was greeted by these just four lovely guys and some family members, and it was just really...
And some dogs.
And some dogs.
What I want to know is, do Vox prime you? Do they say, well, there's this band, they're excellent, or they're all short? I mean, they're not, or they're this. What do they say?
Nothing.
Or there's some guy kind of like in a Hollywood film, I want this from you, and I need these shots. And
Sean Phillips, who I subsequently married in another situation that I won't go into now, a really good friend of mine, he thought they were like cool and up and coming bands. So he was, I guess, the features editor or whatever he was at the time. Sorry, Sean, I don't remember, but he was just like, you're doing the, this is who we're featuring, and get on the train. So no, I was told nothing. Absolutely nothing. Luckily, I'd heard whatever. What was that? Motown Joe.
I think Motown Joe.
Yeah, I'd heard that. I loved it. I was like, great. Okay. So no, I just was given an address and showed up at it, and it was very much like hanging out with a group of my friends. I mean, it was similar, to the way I just go over to someone's parents' house and hang out with my mates, and everyone was really sort of sweet and lovely and a little bit intimidating, but not mean, actually really quite kind, and invited me in and made me tea, and we just chatted and took photos, and it was very organic. I don't really think we had a plan, did we?
We had a plan. We always had a plan.
Well, you had a plan.
We always had a plan.
Yeah, so from your side, Nicky, what happens when the photographer's going to come round? It's for a feature, so it's a big piece. It's not like it's a singles review or it's something in the intro. You're going to get some attention. How do you prepare?
Well, for us at that point, every time you were in the music press was like quite an event for us. We were always really excited. We always felt like me and Richie, dragged Sean and James out of their tracksuits. But we made it.
Yeah, there's Adidas in there.
We did make a huge effort. We just thought it was really exciting. Every time we had a chance to say something or look, we felt like we were in a wasteland where every band looked absolutely shocking, and that we could look completely different. So, and when Valerie turned up, we just clicked immediately, really. I mean, she was just dripping with sarcasm and swearing like a trooper straight away. And we did really click. It was quite stunning for someone we didn't know anything about, or most photographers, we kind of knew their history, whether if it was like we did with Penny Smith or Kevin Cummins or Tom Sheehan, you knew their legacy. But Valerie was completely new to us, and the minute she walked through the door in James's terrace house in Portland Firth, it's kind of magic. It really was. It was really strange because you don't get that very often.